Jeanne Beker, your reaction to this news?
I'm just absolutely devastated. I'm just it's so surreal. It just doesn't seem possible. It really doesn't seem possible. I mean, anybody that knew and loved Chris just knew what a force of nature he was, and what a bon vivant, and what a brilliant mind and spirit he was. So I just it's just unthinkable, really.
Yeah. How did you find out about it? How did you hear the news?
Well, I was just in a designer's showroom here in New York, doing an interview for my show on the shopping channel, and I got a call from a CBC producer, and she relayed the news to me, and I just was rendered speechless. Yeah. I really don't know. I really have to get in touch with Stephen. I haven't spoken to Stephen yet. And I just can't imagine how he's dealing with it.
Yeah. I mean, the circumstances are so shocking as well.
I haven't even heard anything about the circumstances. I mean, like, I'm in a car, I'm in the back seat of a car being driven to my next, interview session. So I really don't know anything.
Yeah.
Other than he was just found dead. Yeah. I don't know anything about it.
All we are hearing through reports from police now is that he was found in an alleyway at about 11 o'clock last night at Queen and Broadview.
I don't know. I just don't know what to say. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I just spoke to him like a couple of weeks ago. I was just following his, their feeds from Barbados. They were away on vacation and talking about, being home again with their dog. It's just unthinkable. It's unfathomable, and it just goes to show you that you just got to grab on and just don't let it go, and just savor every second, because you just never know where things are going to go. It is just such a loss to all that appreciated his take on the world, and his irreverence, and his wonderful humor, and his absolute unbridled love of life. Yeah. I mean, this Chris was just like larger than life. Yeah. He really taught me so much. I mean, I met him when he was a makeup artist working behind the counter at the Bay, at the Clarence counter, and he stopped me, like, trying to, sell me some face cream. And he ended up coming over to City TV, and he became my makeup artist.
Wow.
And then, he told me about Stephen, who was like this, wonderful artist, burgeoning kind of interior designer. They helped decorate my farmhouse together on their very first series. It was like the second episode of the Designer Guys, that original show that they had.
Right.
And he was my confidant. When my marriage broke up in 1998, I was on the verge of jumping off a cliff, and he would come over to my house every night with a pizza box under his arm, like in his baseball cap, like direct from the gym, to just tell me, like, why I had such a reason to live, and that I had my girls to think about, and that that very first weekend that my ex took the girls, and there I was, so alone and feeling so lost, and he and Stephen took me to Niagara Falls to just try and take my mind off things, and he kind of saved my life, honestly.
Yeah.
So how much will I miss him? How much will we all miss him? Yeah, really.
Jeanne Beker,
his light will live on. Thanks.
I want to thank you so much for I know this is very difficult for you. I want to thank you so much for taking the time from your schedule and on such a difficult topic and day to speak to us about how you'll remember Chris Hyndman. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.